For years, the XRP community has been raging on about how bad the SEC is as an agency, but also the biggest mistake that they made was technically actually targeting the XRP community as well, because from that point on, guess what we saw? We saw the SEC take hit after hit after hit, and today, the SEC's overall reputation and the SEC as a whole is crumbling. And in this video, I really want to address how this will actually affect XRP and why XRP is actually about to have an absolute massive tear in this space. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. And also, if you guys are not in the Discord, what are you waiting for? Almost 10,000 members are in the Discord. There's a ton of great free information in there, and it's only going to continue to pile up. So what are you guys waiting for? Join in the free Discord. You won't regret it. Now, let's talk about what's been happening around the SEC. They have been taking L after L after L, and the SEC is now basically being accused of unlawfully approving a NASDAQ policy that forces corporate boards to implement an identity-based diversity. This is actually pretty crazy. Diversity quota that looks at race, sex, sexual orientation, and gender identity, or provide a written explanation for why they failed to meet the quota. And it just goes on to mention quite a bit. And we have from Vivek, when an agency like the SEC is so repeatedly and thoroughly embarrassed in federal court for flouting the law, it loses its legitimacy as a law enforcement body. And, for the last 4 years, as they targeted the crypto space, we have been saying their reputation is ruined. Nobody is taking the SEC seriously today. Why would we? They have done an absolute horrible job at protecting the same individuals that they say that they protect. Oh, hey, we're doing this to protect investors. Where were they when FTX went belly up? Oh, yeah, that's right. They're the ones that actually welcomed Sam Bankman-Fried into the SEC office and said, hey, you're doing a great job. Continue doing what you're doing. Over the years, we have witnessed companies come and go in this space. Number one, I just made a post actually talking about Library, right? I said, I still can't believe how ridiculous it is that Library.com was bankrupted by the SEC. Think about how crazy that is. A company was bullied and completely bankrupted by the SEC while frauds like Sam Bankman-Fried walked through the doors and was embraced fully. I will never forget the damage done by the SEC, not to even mention the $15 billion done on just the announcement of the lawsuit against Ripple with XRP. It is unreal to me that the SEC is still even operating today. And we also have over here from Mike Lee. The SEC is yet another independent commission that cannot be trusted. And Elon Musk even quoted it and said, the SEC is just another weaponized institution doing political dirty work. Now everyone is realizing just how criminal the SEC actually is. People have been saying for years, why the SEC cannot be trusted. Today, it's very clear that the SEC and the entire reputation behind them has crumbled. They have crumbled completely. Now, as we really think about this and, staying on topic, I do want to take you guys over here to a recent video clip. And this was U.S. President-elect Trump trolls Jim Cramer. Cramer said, should people buy more stocks? Trump said, I don't want to get into a situation where they do and we have a dip or something, because that can always happen. You know that better than anybody else in the world, obviously making a little bit of a nice joke there. But, we have been hearing some talks about President Trump with crypto, actually. And Watcher Guru did post about this. I wanted to bring that up because I thought that was funny. But if we go and there was another post, it was actually this one. It was on crypto and AI. We're going to do something great with crypto because we don't want China or anybody else, not just China, but others are embracing it. And we want to be the head. We're going to be ahead of AI. We're going to be way ahead of AI. and we've got to produce tremendous amounts of electricity. What a lot of people actually don't know about this, though, is that to fully embrace AI, you actually have to fully embrace blockchain and crypto tech first, because it's, AI, you can't just let AI do its own thing. It's going to, when we really think about what blockchain does for AI, it allows AI to be adopted in fully at scale. Because right now we can't trust AI. On its own, AI will actually, learn from what humans are doing. You could train AI in a way where it can cause immense amount of harm. So as we think about that, blockchain allows controls to be put on AI through smart contracts and programmability. But listen closely to this 43-second long clip, and then I want to really kind of talk about a few things happening right now because of the Trump admin.
You're embracing crypto, very different from the previous administration. Strategic Petroleum Reserve like for crypto?
Yeah, I think so. We're going to do something great with crypto because we don't want China or anybody else, and not just China, but others are embracing it, and we want to be the head. We're going to be ahead of AI. We're going to be way ahead of AI, and we've got to produce tremendous amounts of electricity. You know that. It's unbelievable when you think that we need more than twice what we already have. If you think that's pretty for a specific industry, but we'll be able to do it. We have Lee Zeldin in charge of the environment. He's going to be giving us very strong approvals, I think, and he's going to make sure everything's good and clean and proper, but he's going to give us very fast approvals.
Natural gas.
Now, on top of this, right, I do want to take you guys down the path because we have a lot going on. Number one, Arkansas Congressman French Hill will be the next chairman of the House Financial Services Committee, taking the place of outgoing chair Patrick McHenry, who is retiring from Congress. Rep. Hill is very pro-crypto and says the next Congress will review and investigate the industry's debanking claims. This is actually very big, and I actually am looking forward to seeing this. We actually have over here from Patrick McHenry, congratulations to my longtime ally, French Hill, on being selected as the next chairman of House Financial Services Committee, from stepping in on my behalf to lead committee Republicans to spearheading the landmark FIT21 bill. French has proven his capacity to lead this committee. We actually have down here a statement, and this is all regarding digital assets, actually. We have here, congratulations to my longtime ally and current committee Vice Chairman French Hill on being selected as the next chairman of House Financial Services Committee. French's experience in the private sector, the Treasury Department, and the Vice Chair have prepared him for this role, from stepping in on my behalf multiple times to lead committee Republicans to spearheading the landmark FIT21. Congressman Hill has proven his capacity to lead this committee. With French Hill at the helm, Republicans will build on our work from this Congress to finally enact a clear regulatory framework and robust consumer protections for the digital asset ecosystem. I'm actually very excited about this, actually. And the reason why I really want to put a spotlight on this is because we have been hearing a lot of talks about, what's going to happen under Trump. And, now everyone is really kind of starting to see the big moves being made to really kind of align everything. Even over here, we have an outstanding choice. Paul Atkins at the helm of the SEC will bring, common sense back to the agency, along with Hester Pierce and Mark Ueda. It's time to swiftly and definitively end the prohibition era on crypto, restoring freedom of choice, economic growth, and innovation. This was on December 4th. And then also over here from December 5th, huge congrats to David Sachs on this appointment. He understands the tech inside and out, and importantly, will push forward President Trump's crypto and AI pro-innovation plans, Dream Team. And we have David Sachs actually responding back, because these are individuals that are well connected. They know what's happening around the space. And I do believe that we are about to witness a very big shift around the space. And don't forget that Ripple was one of the few companies that were included in, this conversation about, having a seat on President-elect Donald Trump's Promised Crypto Advisory Council. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what's going to be happening in 2025. In my opinion, I do believe that a lot of this is going to change the overall path for digital assets in the US, but also globally. Now, you might be wondering, Nick, where does XRP sit with all of this? Well, let's go over here to this post here from John E. Deaton. And we have, following his interview on 60 Minutes and everything it included, along with fighting the SEC. Remember, Brad Garlinghouse was personally sued. Plus, Ripple's new stablecoin launch, hate it or love it, and there are many on both sides. The Ripple CEO has to be in contention for Crypto CEO of the Year. And 2025 has the potential to be the best year in Ripple's history. With Hester Pierce, Mark Ueda, and Paul Atkins as commissioners, they can vote to dismiss the SEC's appeal. Even one of crypto's most harsh critics, John Reed Stark, has come out and said that that's exactly what the SEC should do. With a new pro-crypto administration coupled with true bipartisan support for enacting smart, tailored crypto regulations, and I assume Ripple would likewise dismiss its cross-appeal. Hence, with regulatory clarity in the US coupled with removing the dark cloud of an SEC appeal, it would be true blue skies for Ripple, pun intended for you legal nerds who get it. Considering 95% of its business has been outside the US, Ripple has done quite well during these last 4 years. No appeal, plus a crypto-friendly administration equals a green light in the biggest and most important market in the world, the United States. In January of 2024, it was reported that Ripple was buying back 285 million of its shares, valuing the company at $11 billion. One might ask whether the Ripple CEO was clairvoyant. Some argued the stock buyback was a bold move, especially considering all the uncertainty surrounding both the appeal and the election. In poker terms, Ripple went all in. Let's just say I'm not playing poker against Brad Garlinghouse anytime soon. If the appeal is dismissed in the first quarter of 2025, I could see a Ripple IPO by the end of the year. Certainly the first quarter of 2026 is not unrealistic. Ripple repurchased its shares at an $11 billion valuation, but with $1 billion in cash on the balance sheet, plus over 40 billion XRP held in escrow. At today's XRP price, one could argue Ripple's true valuation is over $100 billion. I'm not suggesting it is or it isn't. I'm suggesting, however, that if you're a Ripple shareholder, you're not likely, disappointed in its CEO. Full disclosure, though, the Link2 Inc. platform, I've purchased shares of Ripple and other companies in the digital asset space, including Kraken, FX, Pay, Circle, and Uphold. Now, outside of this, if we go over here to Credible Crypto, he makes a perfect statement on this. People much more informed on this topic than I am are expecting the SEC to dismiss their appeal. The last lone cloud that lingers above the XRP army's head. If the appeal is dismissed in the first quarter of 2025, I could see a Ripple IPO by the end of the year. Certainly the first quarter of 2026 is not unrealistic. The stars are aligning for a massive XRP bull run. Guys, not to even mention that the RLUSD is almost here. They got full-on approval. I mean, the sky right now for XRP is looking clear. It's looking good. And I do believe that we are about to see the rocket take off. And I'm telling you guys right now, everything is aligning here. This admin that's about to take seat, right? This admin is so pro-crypto, so pro-tech. Why the sudden, switch? It's because of what's been happening outside of the US. Once this admin takes office, it is going to be blue skies for crypto. Clear blue skies, and XRP is one of those projects that, in my opinion, has the most amount to gain right now. You got to remember that this admin, I truly do believe that with the SEC crumbling the way it has, right? I think that this case is done. I think that the appeal is going to be thrown out. It is going to be an absolute massive year for XRP. I mean, listen, we think that 2024 has been big so far. I truly do believe that 2025 is going to be much bigger. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because of more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.